What's up, YouTube? Bigrat310's here again, doing something a little different. Yes, I am walking the streets of New York before I get ready to go to Ring of Honor's Best in the World. I almost fell there. Best in the World. Oh, a Chipotle, that's new. Sorry, I don't know if you can see very well. I don't really exactly have a game plan. I don't know, maybe doing something like Assault and Battery used to do. Like a day in the life, maybe. I don't know. I'm just kind of walking. I don't even know if you guys can hear any of this. I'm pretty sure the audio quality is probably horrendous. Yeah, I'm just here, kind of just walking around. My family's not with me right now. I'm kind of by myself. So I have nothing to do. So I decided just to walk around the streets of New York and pop on this YouTube video. The ground I'm walking on. So, thoughts, memories, I don't know. I'll probably like film some stuff at the Ring of Honor show. Then I'll probably like film some stuff in intermission, after the show, before the show. I'll put on a little set for you guys. I don't know. I'm kind of doing this all on the spot. I really have no game plan whatsoever as to what my mindset here is. I'm just kind of walking around, pushing around life, maybe I'll go in. I don't know. So, what's up? News in wrestling. Chavo got released. That sucks. I always liked the dude. I always thought he was really talented. I always thought that he had a pretty good work ethic to him, if that makes sense. And I thought that he fit really well in the company, and I'm sad to see him go. But, hey, what can I do? He was unhappy. What do you want from me? I mean, the guy's unhappy, the guy's unhappy. We all gotta be happy in our lives. Some nice buildings here. Any other news? Chikara is having a triple shot? I don't know. Oh, I've been catching up on my Noah. I've been really behind on my Puro this year. Haven't seen a lot of it. I comprised a list of Noah, New Japan, All Japan, DDT, Big Japan, even a Joshi match that LV recommended. I've comprised this full-on list of all the stuff that I plan on watching, you know, in the coming few days, because I am behind on my Japanese wrestling. There's a chase. There's an ATM. I am behind on my Japanese wrestling, and in order to catch up, I decided to just watch the best matches, you know, like all the major title defenses in New Japan and Noah, the recommended matches that everyone talks about. I have a list. I've been watching it. It's going pretty good. Some of the matches, Kotaro Suzuki, his title reign has been pretty damn good in my opinion. His match with Nakajima was amazing. His match with Eddie was great, if not given a little too much time. His match with Taiji Ishimori was really good. I've been really impressed with him. Now, Segura, on the other hand, and I don't blame Segura. Hold on, I'm stopping this light. Segura, on the other hand, not so impressive. Not Segura's fault, though. He literally has beaten everybody. There's literally no one he can fight. He has to drop that title soon. And I love Segura, but hey, he was my, I actually voted him for Wrestler of the Year for the Wrestling Observer last year. But hey, what can you do? Like, he's literally beaten everybody. He's beaten Takayama, he's beaten Akiyama, he's beaten Shiozaki, he's beaten Morishima. I'm missing a lot. I know I am. He's beaten everybody. What can I say? Like, you look at his opponents this year, they were like Giant Bernard, who wasn't even in the company. Trevor Murdoch, who also isn't even in the company. I guess he might be now. Claudio, Trevor Murdoch, Giant Bernard. Who else we got? We also got... Oh, fuck. I got stopped. Minoru Suzuki, Kotaro Suzuki. I mean, like, seriously, these are not, like, top-flight competition. Because the guy has beaten everybody. Whoa. Let's get run over there. So yeah, really, I totally understand him dropping the title. He just can't be champion anymore. I hope Shiozaki beats him. and I'm not a Shiozaki fan, and it's nothing against Shiozaki. Well, I guess it is against Shiozaki. I really can't get into a lot of his matches. I don't know what it is. When he controls the psychology of the matches, like, I'm just not into it, ever. Even his stuff in Ring of Honor, very rarely am I ever into his matches when he's heel, basically, or when he's controlling the psychology. So, not to say he hasn't had some amazing matches, because he has, but I'm just not into him. However, you know, this company needs a new champion, and I loved Segura's title reign last year, but this year his title reign has just been very unimpressive. Once again, it's not his fault. He's just not. And I'm not trying to discredit Bernard, Murdoch, Claudio, any of those guys, but those matches that he had, I haven't seen the match with Claudio, but the matches that I've seen that he's had, they haven't really been that impressive at all. Like, they've not been very good at all. And I guess the Trevor Murdoch match I really liked. So, I don't know. Like I said, he's had enough. He's been champion for almost 2 years. Gotta kind of let him go. So, that's my opinion. So yeah, I didn't want to make this a Puro video. This is supposed to be a day in the life of video about my trip to New York. I'm here in New York. I'll be here till tomorrow after the show, obviously. Take one more look at the beautiful city. So yeah, I have no idea where I'm going. I have no idea how to get back to my hotel. I hope that I've just been going in a straight line, which I think I have. I gotta get back soon though. I gotta go to dinner. So, anything else I can say? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. And once I decide to stop and turn back, that's when I'll turn this thing off. Alright, we're moving. What to talk about? Should I really unnecessarily drag this video? Probably not. I'll be back with more. Bye. Back again. I'm actually at the Manhattan Center this time. Just walk across the street to get some food. Or get something to drink. Actually, I'm just really, really thirsty. What to do? Let's see what they have here. Hold on, guys. You guys have a bottle of water? How much? $1.20. Me? Hold on, guys. Keep the change. Have a good day. $1.25 for a bottle of water? That's great. Considering I could have gone into one of those stores and gotten it for free, but what can you do? Yeah, so like I said, I'm at the Manhattan Center. I actually just met everybody from YouTube. Most of them I already met at Final Battle, but like Instant Classic, LV, JDB1, Fat Pat, those guys I never met before. So it's cool to see them. Alright. Now, just crossing the street. Let me take you up to the Manhattan Center, make you feel like you guys are actually going to the show. There's the Manhattan Center up there. Funny story, when I came into Final Battle, it was really dark, and me and Eric were walking up, and I look up at the Manhattan Center, and I could not recognize it at all. And I was asking Eric, where is it, where is it, where is it? And he said, look up. And it was right there, because I am blind. Well, not legally, just partially. Let's see if you can meet the guys from YouTube. Manhattan Center. Chris Hero just walked out of that door a little while ago. Probably went back, but he was there. Excuse me. Say hi. Hi. You're on camera. Honor Hammer, trademark. There's Monoxide in there. Where's Travis? Travis. There's JDB1 and Fat Pat back there. I don't know where anybody else is. Alright, I will. Well, here's the ring. We're getting ready to see the show. These seats are pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I've seen all over the are in Cafe Bistro, post Final Battle. These are just random people. Oh yeah, I'm doing like a day in the life compilation.
That's your mania right there.
Oh, nice. Final. Oh crap. Best in the world. Sorry. What'd you all think of the show?
It was great. Yeah, it was straight.
Yeah. You, what'd you think of the show? No, you're on camera. Deal with it. People will finally know your secret identity. There's a reason he doesn't want any of you guys to know who he is.
I equal views, yeah.
That is true. He does equal views. He has more subs than anybody else here, I think.
What? Yeah, but who's the one with the partnership? That's why you got partnerships because you're white.
That is true. They discriminate. There's Sanders over there if you guys can't see him. Yeah, that show was pretty great. The wrestling was maybe not as the same as previous New York shows, but like these moments, good lord. Kevin Steen, Davey, that was insane. Generico, just a lot of great moments that really made me realize why I'm a big Ring of Honor fan. Just really enjoyable stuff. Yo, Sanders, what'd you think of the show? You're on camera. Oh shit.
I'm not on camera anymore. All audio videos.
Just when you, yeah. No one wants to be on camera. I don't know why. Where's Brandon?
He was like just here.
He needs to be on camera, man. What's wrong with him? All right, I'm gonna pay for something. Gonna give me a sandwich or something. Hey. You got any thoughts on the show?
What?
You got any thoughts on the show?
What can you say? This shit was awesome.
All right, there you go.
Awesome. First, what's the place called?
What?
What's the place called?
Manhattan Center? Hammerstein?
The Hammerstein Ballroom. My first Hammerstein Ballroom.
Mine too.
Show. It's pretty awesome. Tag match was a little weird, but everything else was good. We got emotional at the end. Davey tried to make me cry. I held it together. It's all
Same.
good.
What about that Kevin Steen stuff?
Kevin Steen is God, and what can you say? He's going to be back, and I'm excited to see what's going on, but tonight it was awesome.
Tonight was a great night.
Hey guys, Bigrat310 here again. I just got home from Best in the World, which was a great show. You probably should have just seen a compilation video I made, a bunch of videos and pictures called The Day in the Life of Bigrat. Sorry to steal your idea, Assault and Battery and LegendKiller, who I met, by the way. I'm very tired. I don't know how in-depth this is going to be, but I did want to talk about the show. Talk about the weekend in general. Well, more about that show. I met everyone that I met at Final Battle. I sat with, for those who do not know, I probably have it on video, I sat with Trademark, Honor Hammer, Sanders Robin, and a man who you're not supposed to know. And you'll see that you should have seen that in the videos. We sat together and had a great time. You know, it was a lot of fun. I finally met who you guys know as Instant Classic 8. Obviously, you know, first time I ever met him. I met Fat Pat. I met JDebeek1 or J Bateman12. I don't even know your goddamn YouTube name. Who else did I meet? Yeah, I met LegendKiller. LegendKiller sat like 3 seats next to me. It was like the biggest coincidence in the world. Like, we go to the seats, we just sit down, and I look across, I'm like, oh my god, he's sitting right next to us. And I looked at him the whole show, we just didn't really talk. Like, I just kind of saw him, he saw me, we just kind of left it at that. And then in the main event afterwards, I just looked at him, we start talking about Davey Richards, and then he goes, what's up? And I go, oh yeah, what's up? It was kind of funny, like, you know, just he was sitting next to me the most time. We just didn't approach each other. But hey, whatever. It was really, he's a really cool guy. Really cool to meet him. And I know I'm going to forget someone too. Oh, I met LV. Fuck. I met LV and his sister. They were at the show. I saw them before the show, after the show, and a little bit during the show, I think. So yeah, I had an absolute awesome time. You know, these people who I see like once every 6-7 months. It was nice to see all of you guys again. I also met some subscribers too. One of them, I do not remember his name. I'm so sorry. But I met you and you were cool. The other one did not tell me his name, which was kind of weird. And the third guy, J Hardy Fan 54, I met him at the merchandise table. He's a really cool guy too. So glad to meet all you guys, and glad to meet everyone at the show. Some people on Twitter were asking me where I was seating. And if you guys didn't know, I sat first row balcony. And that's where I was. I know people who were in my section who I was planning on meeting, but I couldn't towards the end, so that's unfortunate. I don't want to talk that much. I mean, I guess talk about the show. I'll talk about what I got first. I got this. I got 5 Ring of Honor DVDs. They were $5 each. It was a steal. I know they're having a sale on the website that says $5 each, but this does not include the shipping costs. And shipping costs for 5 DVDs is like $12. It all begins. Dethroned. Transform. Wrestling at the Gateway. Southern Hostility. Like I said, these shows aren't very good. Many say these are some of the worst shows. Sanders actually told me these are 5 of the worst shows in Ring of Honor history. But there weren't that many that I didn't already have. There was just these 2 big boxes with just DVDs just stuffed in there. And it was like a Savage Pit. You just see like people just throwing their hands in there, just like moving their knees around like, I want my show. And I was like the last person to get into the Manhattan Center too, because I was waiting for Sanders and the other guy who you're not supposed to know. I was waiting for them to get to the show, because I had everybody's tickets. So I waited, because I got there and Trademark was already there, and then Honor Hammer came, Instant Classic came, and I was waiting for Sanders and the other guy. Again, you're not supposed to know him, because I had their tickets. So I waited and waited and waited, and eventually they came, and they went across the street, and I went to meet them up. I talked to them, and then I came back, and there was like no line. I got in the Manhattan Center instantly. And when I got to those 2 DVD boxes, there wasn't that much left. I mean, they had a lot of repeats. They had like 25 copies of like the Chicago Spectacular Weekend. They had 1 million copies of Back to Basics, the Race to the Top tournament. They had Double Feature 2, so much. And then like you know, if you really like search through, you can find some DVDs. I don't think they had any out of stock DVDs. They might have before I got there. I saw one guy leaving there with Respect Is Earned 2, which supposedly is a great show. I haven't seen it yet. So maybe there was better stuff, but when I got there wasn't much left. But hey, they were only $5 each. So I kind of grabbed the only 5 in the boxes that I didn't have. There were a lot of DVDs, but a lot of them were repeats. There was Live in Osaka, which I didn't see, that apparently was in the box. And one guy grabbed it right as I left. But I heard that show's not that good. So I got those 5 shows for $5 each. I spent $25 on that. I also got these bad boys. Tickets for the September show. Now, I do not know if I'm going to go to the September show. I have no idea. It's during school. It's really complicated. In fact, most likely, I won't be able to go to the September show. But tickets were selling fast, and I wanted to get some just in case. And if I don't go, I can sell them, which is easy. First row balcony, too. I can sell these tickets like that. So I wanted to do that because they were selling fast. When I got there, I wanted to get first row, because I heard that if you want to get first row, you have to get them at the show. First row, second row, and almost all of third row already sold out. Like, instantly. Because, well, granted, there were like 3,000 people there, but still, I was shocked at how fast they sold out. And I went right when intermission started. So, literally, these crazy people must have gotten these seats, like, before the show or something. I don't know how they got them. So, I got what I got. Whatever. And like I said, I don't even know if I can go to the show. But if I can't, I can always just give my ticket to someone else, so it's no big deal. I have this. I got this last week. Haven't seen it yet. But one thing I was disappointed was the Canada show wasn't at the show, and I thought for sure it would be there. I mean, this was a weekend. This was not a standalone show. This was a weekend. The other show for this weekend, the pre-order date hasn't even been announced yet. That's kind of weird. Usually they release these weekend shows at the same time or within a week of each other. The pre-order date for the other one hasn't even been announced yet. And this show, the pre-order date was announced like 2 weeks ago. So I have no idea what's taking so long with that show. And so, fine, I'll talk about the show a little bit. I'll say this. More people on iPay-per-view enjoyed the show probably more than I did. They probably didn't have a better experience, but I guarantee you probably enjoyed the show a little more. And I'll get into that. The fans at the show were assholes. Assholes. At first it was funny. Then it just got obnoxious, and it was mainly obnoxious throughout the night. I had this big drunken fan who sat right next to me, who spilled beer on me. Well, he missed me, but like, you know, it was like right next to my feet. He like spilled it in my direction. I didn't get hit or anything, but still, this drunken asshole who was just the whole night saying, This company sucks. It was a million times better a few years ago. Where's Gabe Sapolsky? Oh my God, this company's bullshit. Oh my God, where are the Briscoes? Where's Davey Richards? Oh my God, what's with this MMA and pro wrestling bullshit? Who wants that crap? Oh my God, this match sucks. Oh my God, this match is awesome. This match isn't match of the year. If it's match of the year, the company's really hit a downswing. Oh my God, wow, Ring of Honor has fallen. Shut the fuck up, God. He was like the loudest guy in the whole Hammerstein too. He'd be like that random fan, like when everything was quiet, he would just go, Davey Richards, where's the Briscoes? Or shit like that. He chanted bullshit when the Briscoes were on. He was annoying. And if you're watching this video, I'm sorry. You were drunk and you were annoying. Ask Legend Killer. Legend Killer sat a few seats next to him as well. There were some chants that were funny. I thought the this is racist chant was kind of funny. But like when Bobby Cruz is telling the fans, do not throw the streamers before the match. And then one asshole immediately throws the streamer in the ring. Come on. Like the whole crowd chanted, what an asshole. And this was funny. Not him throwing the streamers. That wasn't funny. He stood up and he took a bow. And then he sat down. That I thought was kind of funny. But him throwing the streamers, what a dick. And he threw it right at Cruz's face too. And then this other asshole threw it directly in the Kings of Wrestling match. He threw it right at Claudio's face during the match. Come on. There was this guy who had a John Cena shirt, jeans, 3 armbands, and the WWE Championship. And he would stand up and proclaim the gospel of the C Nation. There was an R-Truth chant. There was a little Jimmy chant when Jimmy Jacobs was out there. It was just stupid. I mean, come on. These guys really hurt my experience. And now, granted, the crowd, for the most part, was great, though, as far as being into the matches. The dark match, I thought that match was great. I love that match. Well, obviously, it probably is not going to come out great, but it's probably going to be at least really good. It's only like 7 minutes, but damn, did they pack a lot into 7 minutes. They did a lot of great spots. A lot of people aren't going to like the ending. I understand it. I didn't think they would do it, but I understand it, and I'm fine with it. But yeah, I was marking out so much in this match. It was just so much fun. So many great spots. You guys have to see the DVD to check that match out. Cabana Ciampa live, I thought was funny. Whatever. Bennet Lethal, I actually liked. That was my favorite match of the undercard before intermission. I thought that match was a good match. Lethal showed great passion. He seemed happy to be back in Ring of Honor. I don't know if he's back permanently. In fact, I don't think he's back permanently. But I would love for him to stay. And, you know, he was really good. The crowd was really into him. They were really into this match. I liked this match. I thought it was very enjoyable. Then we got Homicide and Rhino. This started out really good. Then it just really dragged. And it ended kind of, not out of nowhere, but it was kind of like a, why was that the finish type of finish? And then Rhino gored Homicide through the table afterwards, which was great. I love that. But the match I thought was just average. You know, I just thought it could have been better. It started out great, but it really dragged. Steve Corino and Michael Elgin. When Kevin Steen came out, Kevin Steen was in the section right next to me. And I didn't notice him. I'm like, why is everybody turning over there? And then I see him. He's standing right there. He looked great, too. He's lost a lot of weight. He's coming in the ring. They won't let him in. You know the story. Then Corino and Elgin had a match. I thought the match was also all right. Pretty much on the same level as the Homicide Rhino match, if not a little better. And then after the match, they were beating down... House of Truth was beating down Jacobs and Steen, and Jacobs and Corino, and Kevin Steen came out and beat him up, and Jim Cornette wanted Kevin Steen out of the ring. And by the way, Kevin Steen, the most over guy in Ring of Honor, by far. He got a Stone Cold Steve Austin-like pop. And I'm not saying that he got pops as loud as Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm saying that everybody in the goddamn building cheered for this man. And we all chanted, Mr. Wrestling, we want Steen, let him talk. He got on the mic. He said, everybody deserves a second chance. And he said, my name is Kevin Steen, and I am an evil person. And fuck Ring of Honor. He super kicks Jimmy Jacobs and gives Steve Corino a nasty-looking package pile driver. And then he walks away laughing, being carried out. As Jim Cornette says, I swear on my mother's grave, you'll never wrestle in Ring of Honor ever again. Tremendous angle, tremendous swerve. I told Trademark right before he said it, I don't think Trademark heard me, but like he gets on the mic and he goes, my name is Kevin Steen. And I go to Trademark, heel turn, heel turn, heel turn, heel turn. I don't think necessarily that was a heel turn because he was never really a good guy, but it was amazing. And now this starts this great angle on how is Kevin Steen going to be brought back to Ring of Honor. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I know that it's going to be great. And I don't expect it to happen for another few months. I think this was like a midway point, like saying, okay, you guys want Steen, here he is, but he's not back yet. as far as backstage mentality. But that moment was tremendous. That moment of just seeing Kevin Steen live, amazing. Then we got Daniels Generico. I thought this match was very good, but I guess a lot of people liked it more than I did. I don't know. I thought it was really good. I thought nothing more, though. The Generico title switch was amazing, though. I love that. I'm very proud for El Generico. The drunken idiot next to me finally said something I agree with in saying, Generico's been there for a long time. He really deserves it. And I was like, wow, man. Like, I actually looked at him like, that's good stuff there. And then we all chanted Olay. It was a great moment. I'm very happy for El Generico. Right man won. Then we get to the tag match. I didn't like this match. I thought, for me, this was my least favorite match on the show. I'm not kidding. Because while it might not have been worse than Cabana, Ciampa, Elgin, Corino, or any match on the undercard, I just had less fun. Now, before I say that, there were spots in this match that were tremendous. There was that sequence where they all did dives and Shelton did the two double arm drag off the top rope to Claudio and Kenny. That was tremendous. Claudio doing the UFO and doing Fresh Strong. That was tremendous. This match had great moments, but the match went on far too long, 40 minutes, and if it was going to go 40 minutes, there should have been a good final climax between the World's Greatest Tag Team and ANX, because a lot of people did think that ANX could have won the titles tonight. I didn't think so, but a lot of people did. You could have had ANX and the World's Greatest Tag Team be the last two teams, and them two fight for like 10 minutes, just them two. You build heat, you build drama on the fans wondering, whoa, are ANX going to win the titles? Instead, you had ANX eliminated, and it was the World's Greatest Tag Team and Kings, and no one in that fucking arena thought the Kings were going to win that match. And then there was dead silence for the Kings World's Greatest Tag Team Exchange. The finish came out of goddamn nowhere, and like the other guy, again, you're not supposed to know who he is, told me after the show, that match didn't do anything for anybody. It's right. I mean, the Briscoe beatdown afterwards, Briscoes came out and beat them down. That helped the Briscoes, and the All Night Express chased them away. That helped them. But the actual match itself, it didn't do anybody any favors. Everybody came off either the same, like the World's Greatest Tag Team, or worse going into after the match than they were going in. I hated the booking of that match. Like I said, if it's going to go 40 minutes, it should have that conclusion be worth it. Not just, like you said, the fans were tired. And that match really burned me out. Now, it was a very good match, but it was my least favorite. I had the least fun. And I really didn't enjoy it. I was very low on that match. So I'm sorry. I understand that the match was probably very good, but I could not enjoy it. In fact, towards the end of that match, I'm just casually talking to Trademark and Honor Hammer, and then I'm thinking to myself in my mind, I shouldn't be casually talking to fans during the semi-main event of a Ring of Honor show. The last semi-main event on the Ring of Honor show I went to, I was on my freaking feet for the last 10 minutes with Davey and Roddy. I Final Battle. So yeah, that match was probably really good, but like I said, I didn't enjoy it. The main event was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I was going crazy during that match. Trademark was marking out a little too loud. I'm telling you this, a little too loud. It got a little weird, but still, I can understand. I was marking out too. It was insane. Just some insane spots, insane action, tremendous match. I don't know if it's 5 stars. I'd have to see it. Like with Generico, after that match, I'm like, that was an awesome match. And I go on Twitter and everyone says that match was 5 stars. And I'm like, I don't know. I need to see it. Same with this. I will say that post-match was absolutely incredible. I was really into it. I felt really great for Davey. This was clearly a big deal for him. I kind of knew at the beginning of the match that Davey was winning. I mean, I'd already known, but at the beginning of the match when he comes out in the special trunks and he's saying a prayer to his grandparents, I knew, oh yeah, this guy's winning the title today. But there were some close near falls, that for sure. Like when Eddie got the Achilles lock and was stomping Davey in the head, I was like, oh no. Like I said, the match was absolutely amazing. I had so much fun during that match. And apparently it was even better live. Let me say that about that tag match. That tag match on pay-per-view was probably incredible. I can totally see that. On pay-per-view being incredible. Live, oh my god. I was dragging my eyes out the last few minutes. So yeah, that main event was awesome. Awesome. So yeah, absolutely a great show. That main event was amazing. I'd say the tag match was still really good, even though I didn't enjoy it that much. The Generico match was really good. That dark match was really good. The Bennet match, the Lethal match was good. The Kevin Steen moment was amazing. Ciampa, Cabana was funny. Homicide, Rhino was whatever. That gore was great. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. There were definitely some negatives. Was it better than Final Battle? I don't know. Again, I'd have to see it on DVD. I will say this, both undercards were kind of weak. I like that dark match too, but both undercards were a little weak. I think Ring of Honor really needs to step up their undercards, especially when it comes to New York. You look like at the last New York undercards, Final Battle, this show, Manhattan Mayhem 4, Glory by Honor. There's just some weak stuff. I think they need to really improve it because it makes you feel like it's a 2-3 match show, and it shouldn't feel like that. So, yeah, that's all I want to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the little montage I did before this video. And I'm tired, and I got to edit this shit now, so I'm out. See you.